I am the true alpha male, the living legend of hair loss, and everybody knows this. Let's determine if you're gonna lose your hair, because I say it pretty much in every video. What I will not participate in is you sending me a message online, Instagram, email, Twitter, or Nick, will you please look at my hair and tell me if I'm gonna go bald? I will always ignore those, because this video, these videos, this series is not about me serving as some kind of, oh, I can tell you if you're going, no, I have no interest in that. What I have an interest in is teaching you to fish. Why give you a fish when I can give you a fishing pole and say, here's how you can fish. Here's how you can catch your own fish. So it's this simple. You want to know if you're going bald? Well, the first thing is, what's your age? If you're under the age of 35, the chances of you going bald are higher by default, because by age 35, typically, you're set in place as far as if you're going to be aggressively balding or not. Because people who go bald, men who go bald, typically are already showing signs of that by 35. So if you're 20 and you're noticeably seeing your scalp through your hair, and your hair, you've got a peninsula already, and you're 20, yeah, you're probably going to be going bald. But if you're 38, about to be 39, and yes, you have a receding hairline, and yes, it's thinner on top, but ultimately, at this point, it's the whole safe by 35. You know everything by the age of 35, whether you're going to lose your hair. For the most part, that's typically how it works. Typically, it's not like a man turns 40 and on his 40th birthday goes bald. It typically doesn't get more aggressive as you get older. It typically is most aggressive up until the age of 35. So that's how you know. And I've always said this before. Look at a photo of yourself at age 1. It's often a projection of you at age 35. So if you want to know, and you're under the age of 35, then look at a picture of yourself, give yourself a preview. Also keep in mind, yes, how hairy you are definitely depends on this whole thing. If you're Asian, you're probably not very hairy. If you're not Asian, you might be more hairy. How much body hair you have and your ability to grow a full beard. Do you want to come out here and be the video? Yeah, you can come on out. Yeah, sure, you can be in the video.
Mommy's at the mailbox.
Mommy's at the mailbox?
Mom, she said the mail.
Oh, she's getting the mail? Yeah. So like I was saying, if you're Asian, you're less likely to be hairy. Oh, you don't want to be? Okay. So yes, your DNA has everything to do with this. If you're a hairy guy and you can already see that as a teenage boy, then you can grow a full beard by the time you graduate high school, you're more likely to be someone who does go bald. But again, I had a full beard at 16 and now I'm almost 39 and this is me. But for the most part, if you're Asian compared to being British or whatever it is, European, then that's going to have a lot to do with you knowing that. So the whole concept is, I'll put it this way, if you're 20 years old and still can't grow a connected beard, odds are in your favor to not go bald. That's really what it comes down to. So just keep in mind, your age, 35 is a determining factor. You don't aggressively get bald after 35. If you're going to aggressively bald, it's going to happen before the age of 35. So it really comes down to that. It's not like, am I going to go bald? It's, am I going to go bald by 35? That's the real question to be asking yourself. Your comments belong right here, but keep in mind, I have no interest. I will completely ignore you if you ask me to look at your hairline, because I just told you how to figure this out. Determine your age, determine your ethnicity. The more Asian you are, the less likely you are to go bald. I should say Asian/Native American. And if you're Hispanic, that's good for you here in the United States or here in North America, because you've got Native American DNA compared to someone who's Spanish in Spain, for example. There is a difference. So there you go. It's all about your age. It's all about you figuring that out, looking at a photo of yourself at 1, which often serves as a faithful projection. You can look on this channel. I made many videos at age 35 showing a photo of myself at age when I was 1, and it matched up perfectly. Not saying that's always the case, but I'm saying if you're wanting to figure this out, then that should be something you do. And then look at yourself and say, am I really hairy or not already? Then that's going to be meaning that I'm probably more likely to go bald. There you go. Everything you need to know right there. That's it. I don't need to look at a picture of you. I already told you the answer. If anything, you tell me if you're going to go bald. And don't be one of those people like, I'm a Norwood too and I'm 20. So what? I was a Norwood too when I was, well, undeniably at age 24, I was a Norwood 4. And now I'm 38. Your comments right here.